Hello, friend, and welcome back to Girl in Flux. If you're new here, my name's Megan. I'm reading from my high school diary every single day as a means of reflecting on my past, shutting the book and letting it go, and moving on with my life. If you're interested in learning more about why I'm doing this, feel free to look at my previous videos and my intro video, and you'll kind of get a better sense of who I am. So, moving right along, I think this is episode 8. I've been sticking with this for more than a week. Go me. I'm just really trying to commit to this project, and I think it's working. I think I'm less focused on my memories and ruminating about them, and I've been more present. At least that's what I tell myself. But I don't know. There are many, many, many more entries to come. We're only like this much of the way through and still have my senior year and all 4 years of college written in this diary. So, yep, stay tuned for every more exciting, juicy entry that is to come. As you can tell, I'm not a YouTuber. I don't really know how to do this. I don't know how to speak on the spot. I don't even edit these videos. I'm trying to spend the least amount of time on this as possible because it's chill. No one's really watching these, I think, but hopefully my story is resonating with some people, or if someone's just bored in that YouTube vortex, maybe this shows up on your feed and you clicked on it, and I hope that your perspective on life is a little more nuanced and broadened by hearing the perspective of a girl in flux, someone who's in high school and is struggling and is dealing with all the typical stressors of being an adolescent, but a little spiced up because I'm also dealing with an eating disorder and all the pressures of being a type A high achieving high schooler, which I am not really, I've changed. I'm not really like that anymore. So it's been interesting for me to look back and see what was running through my head and what motivated me and what brought me down. And yeah, it's amazing how I'm witnessing how people can change in one lifetime. And yes, so I'm returning back to my diary, and it is May 3rd, 2017. I wrote pretty sporadically my sophomore and junior years of high school. So, and then in senior year, I tried writing every day, I'm pretty sure. So things will get more exciting, I promise. Just bear with me. All right, May 3rd, 2017. This is a long one. I wrote 2 whole pages. Okay. I'm going to start now. I've decided that I'm going to try and journal every night, even for a short message, because I just need a platform to write down all my thoughts and shit, you know? Okay, I did not stick to this. I don't think I wrote every night. I wrote the next night and then I wrote in June, so, and this is the beginning of May of 2017. I'm a junior in high school. So, yeah, I did not write every night. That's okay, I didn't stick with my goal. I tried. Okay, going back to the words. I guess I'll just give a rundown of my day. I feel like it's the calm before the storm. AP week next week. AP, advanced placement tests, basically taking college level courses as a high schooler. Pretty challenging and stressful. And high stakes, apparently. I already had 2 AP tests on Monday, chemistry and psychology. I'm pretty sure I got a 4 on both of them. maybe a 3 on Chem, IDK. So for these AP classes, if you're not familiar, you have to take these cumulative tests, standardized throughout the whole nation, at the end of the year, or May in the spring, and you get a score between 1 and 5. So, and if you get a 5, you don't have to take that course in college. You can skip the introductory college 101 course. So yeah, that's why I say I think I got a 4. I think if you get a 4 or 5, you can skip the college course. But I think I got a 4 on both of them, maybe a 3 on chemistry. Chemistry was not my strong subject. I'm basically doing nothing at school since after the AP test, the class is pretty much done. Yet we still have finals. We have finals through the regular high school curriculum. Ugh. Well, today was a good day of trying to nap in classes, talking, and attempting to get my leadership plans for next year together. I lost the NHS election, but I need to get out of this fucking depression and rise for senior year. Senior year. Yes, the infamous National Honor Society election. There's a whole story about this, and if you want to hear more about it, comment down below in the comments. I don't know if you want to hear about my tale of running for National Honor Society, which is this prestigious club in schools. You have to get inducted, and it's a sign that you're committed to service, and you're a good student, and you're just a golden student. And I ran for president of National Honor Society. And I was like, let me see what I can do to be cool and to get an edge. And I wrote a rap for my speech, a Hamilton parody. And I lost. After I worked so hard on this rap. I don't rap. I don't like rap music. I'm a classical violinist. I never gravitated towards rap music. I'm a horrible rapper. But I spent hours upon hours making a presidential speech stating my aims and my values and molding it into this rap. And then I still fucking lost. Can you imagine? Well, I ended up writing my college common application essay on this topic, and I got into a pretty good school. So I guess things all worked out in the end, but it was definitely a low point in my junior year when I lost the NHS election after working so hard. So yeah, I was very, very anxious about the college application process. Okay, and my next sentence is a symbol of that. College man, stressing me out. But good news, at beautification today, beautification was this part of NHS where you had to clean and do service and pick up trash around the school, basically plant flowers, beautification, beautify the school. At beautification today, Divya is the girl who won president. She was one of my really good friends earlier on before my eating disorder. In middle school, we were really tight. And then she kind of just stopped being my friend for no reason and gravitated towards another group of friends. And she won. And I was heartbroken, especially since I lost to one of my really good friends. At beautification today, Divya said she was going to appoint me for an executive board position. So the president had the power to appoint some other people to be on her board for senior year. And she said she was. Did she? I don't know. We'll find out. Spoiler alert, she didn't appoint me, even though she said verbally that she would that day during beautification. She didn't follow through with that. Sad. I wish we could have run as co-presidents. It would have been so much better. She's more popular, I guess, These elections, they were just popularity games, seriously. Kump said that the difference was only like 10 votes. Ms. Kump was the teacher in charge, the teacher sponsor for NHS. She said the difference was only 10 votes, which is not that big of a margin. Our class is like 300 people. Probably that Indian squad of hers gave her the edge. That was the name everyone gave them. Indian squad, a bunch of brown people. I'm brown too, but I wasn't in the Indian squad. They just kind of ruled the nerds of our school on top of their shit. And I think the Indian squad just all voted for Divya because she was in the Indian squad and I was not. Probably that Indian squad gave her the edge. Fuck. I feel so betrayed. What junior doesn't like rapping? I mean, come on. I wrote a rap and the least people could do is vote for me. Why? Why? Well, I guess I just have to assume my go with the flow self and accept it and move forward and try my absolute hardest. Even then, I was trying to put a positive spin on things. It just feels like crap right now. I just want to go to a good college. God, please help me. As for the eating disorder, I'm at this point where I really want to just let go and eat whatever, but my thoughts about my body and people not liking how I look and not being liked just overwhelm me. I hate that about myself. Maybe if I was taller, or maybe if I was white, or smarter, or skinnier, or had a better metabolism, boys would like me. Here we are opening a can of worms. The chronic boy, why do boys not like me issue that was just a constant running inner monologue. Was a hopeless romantic, and I always envisioned I would date someone in high school and someone would fall in love with me, or someone would like me at least, or have a crush on me. And as I think that's just typical high school girl teenage thoughts, wanting to have that high school romance. Did I have it? I don't know. Stay tuned. But this is me wallowing in why. Maybe if I looked like this or did this and looked more like her, I would have everything I wanted. I just wanted to be anyone but who I was. And it just caused a lot of strife. So I'll read that sentence again because it just really encompasses my always striving to be someone else or someone who I just was not. Like I said, I'm repeating myself, but I didn't realize that all I could ever be was me. Like, it was physically impossible for me to be taller. I'm really short. It's physically impossible for me to be white. Like, literally impossible. I am Filipino. It's impossible for me to be skinnier because in order for me to be skinnier, I would have to go against my body's natural set point and starve myself. And that's just, it's possible, but it's not sustainable. Maybe if I was smarter, okay, I could work on that. But I always thought I was just inferior to everyone, especially when it came to intelligence. So yeah, I thought that maybe if I was all those things, boys would like me. Boys could not like me in my current state, but if I was better in all these aspects, boys would like me. Sure. Maybe if I was a pretty lacrosse player, boys would acknowledge my existence. This is peak drama queen right here. The only boy who might have an inkling of liking towards me is Chris P. I'm not going to say his last name to protect his privacy. I'm sorry, but ew. He's nice and a genius and all, but ew, and he can be super mean at times. I guess I take back nice. Typical me contradicting myself every other second. Okay, Chris P. Smartest guy, so smart, but also we wouldn't vibe. He's just very critical and not my type. And he could be super mean. Just say things that were mean. But we were in advanced math together, so that's why I thought he was really smart because he didn't have to study at all and still did super well in everything. I just feel like life never ever goes my way, and I'm aware that it shouldn't be perfect, but a little ounce of working out might help. Just a little. I still feel that. Life never went my way. I just needed a win, especially in this point. And I know that life isn't perfect, but God, I didn't know it would be this fucking hard. Yeah. I keep praying that I'll run into Max. Max was my crush, who was a senior at the time. I was a junior. We were in FBLA, which is business club together. And he was so cute. And I just wanted to talk to him, but I never had any grounds to talk to him. We were not in the same friend group. Um, but he was just, I would look at him from afar and be like, wow, you're my type. I keep praying that I'll run into Max and have a combo with him before seniors graduate. Wishful thinking, I know. Self awareness on point here. On another note, I'm starting my internship on Friday at 10 a.m. I have to talk to Mr. Vangeli, my counselor, to see if it counts as an excused absence. I'm tired now. The end. Then I went to bed, probably. Yeah, I was starting an internship, I think, for this. There's this class called Intern Mentor where you could go off the high school campus and do your internship instead of go to class. And I was starting that. So, yep, that's the context for that. This is a pretty long video. Hope you're doing well, in good health and good spirits. And I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye.